Alright, damn. Okay. Yeah, everything should be good. Might have to change the balance here. You know, the thing with Nintendo games, you can judge Nintendo as much as you want, but Nintendo games at least have volume controls. Club Penguin doesn't have any volume controls on it. So it makes sense why it's free. Makes sense why it's a free game. And let me make sure the stream audio is good here. Makes sense why it's a free game. And let me make sure. Oh, I think I'm coming in twice. I think I'm coming in twice here. I see why. Okay. Everything should be good. Let's see. Everything should be yeah, that's probably good. So I just want to talk about some Nintendo games here. Is what I really want this stream to be about, is about the Nintendo games. So, recently Nintendo, well, I don't know if I can call them that, because I don't want to get copyright striked. Usually when I usually say some other name, like, we're gonna call them Game... we'll just call them Nintendo, for the stream's sake. I mean, this is my first time streaming, so bear with me. I don't usually talk about Nintendo live and unscripted. But the recent Direct, I sure have a lot of things on my mind, and I want to get to it. But that will probably be in a separate video. Right now I am playing Club Penguin. We're gonna gloss over some of the things, like, so first of all, who's in the chat right now? Let me check the chat. Okay, nobody. Alright, so first of all, yes. Am I streaming on this on ArloStuff or no? No, it says I'm streaming this on Hag. That doesn't make sense. Who's that? Okay, it says Feet ArloStuff in the title. That's weird. I didn't do that. That wasn't me. Okay, well, I guess I'm streaming on this channel. Maybe Nintendo will care if I use their full name. Maybe I won't get copyright striked. Oh, look at that, I won a game. So, a DLC before a game even comes out. A DLC before Pokemon ZA even comes out. What is it? $30 DLC? I haven't actually looked. But that's insane! $30? Like, I'm making up a price here, but I'm just assuming. You can't make a DLC for a game that's not out yet. Just release it with the game. Put it in the game. Nintendo... The Switch 2 is already a bad deal. Got a total of 2 games on there currently. And you're selling the console for $4,000. And then with the tariff stuff going on, I don't even know what's gonna happen next. It's gonna triple, quadruple, quintuple in price. Possibly. Is what I'm thinking. So, like, you know, it's rather absurd. But I'll be a Nintendo fan thick and through. And I know I sound like I'm shooting a horse into a dead cannon when I say that, but Nintendo has always been like a brother to me. And the thing about brothers is you don't judge their choices. And another thing. Nintendo released the Virtual Boy again. One of their biggest gaming failures. The Virtual Boy is being re-released, being sold for $1,000. $1,000! That's absurd. That is insane. I mean, $1,000, that's 10 checks. That's 10 paychecks from YouTube. And I get one view, I get $1 every view I get, so like I'm doing good. But the average poor is not going to be able to buy the Virtual Boy. And even if they wanted to, it's not a good system. I mean, the reason it flopped in the first place is because it was replaced by the Oculus Rift shortly after. And it had much better, it had hand tracking technology. And the Virtual Boy had a Power Glove. And that's all it had. The Power Glove was pretty good, but there was only one glove. You couldn't connect two gloves at once. It's like trying to get two mouse cursors at once. I'm not good at PC stuff. I'm not a computer player. I mostly play on the Nintendo. But I assume it's something like two mouses at once. You can't really do it. Though I've never tried, because I don't play on the PC. I play on play on the Switch too. And maybe seeing how things go next Direct, which, by the way, I don't think's coming out this year. And I know there's been some people saying it might come out this year. It's not going to come out this year. The Nintendo Direct we just got was the last one. Now the next Nintendo Direct is going to be, well, I can't say. I signed an NDA. I do work with Nintendo. Otherwise, I don't think I'd be able to get nearly as much information as I would like. Look at these people quit. These people quit the game. These people wouldn't last a second on the Switch, too. Because you can't quit on the Mario Kart. You can't quit on Mario Kart, what is it, World? Because if you quit on Mario Kart World, you get banned for 3 days. So these people wouldn't last a second on the Switch, too. Is all I'll say. That's all I'll say. And we're gonna just choose water. We could have took that water there, but let's wipe this person out. Oh, they still have 3 lives. Yes, I just started, alluding to it, but I am playing Club Penguin. And I am playing this on the Switch too. There is a Club Penguin, though I probably shouldn't say how I'm playing this, because Nintendo might ban my console. Let's just say I'm playing it legally and correctly. So don't tell Nintendo anything else. Well, I could have played my 4 there, but I don't know why. I'm not fully paying attention. I'm mostly thinking about Nintendo and really how insane it. I mean, it's like, so they started selling what? So we went over the Virtual Boy, went over the Pokemon DLC for the game that isn't even out yet. A DLC for a game that isn't even out yet. And the Bonanza DLC. That's not much different. I mean, the game, Donkey Kong Bonanza, I've heard it's good. The game just came out. The game just came out. Seriously. It just came out, and now there's a DLC. And they tried to make it all good, saying, oh, it's out now. Like in the Direct, they're like, oh, it's out right now. They try to surprise us with that, excite us with that. That's not exciting. That's like, okay, sure, but I really wished that if there is going to be a DLC and announced this early, I would think it would be maybe a year out, because they still need time to work on it, but clearly they didn't still need time to work on it, and they could have released it along with the game, probably. But instead, they're releasing it as a DLC very, very shortly after the release. And it's another $20, $30, $40, $50. I don't know how much it is. But I just buy stuff. I just swipe the card, and Nintendo charges me, and that's that. But I'm in a fortunate position because I'm Arlo. I actually don't buy games. Actually, no, Nintendo sends me the games. But I tried to relate to the poors for a second there. I have to blow my nose. Yeah. And then there's the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which, you know, I never watched the first Mario movie, but I'm sure it's good. Because it's by Nintendo. Obviously, they're gonna make a good movie if they can make a good game. Because making a game is like basically making a movie and, you know, multiply that by 2. It's not only are you recording you're getting the actors, you're filming the actors, recording the voice lines, you're designing the environments. A lot goes into movie and game development. But then when you have game development, you also go into your that was a blunder. You also go into like gameplay, and you have to have the beta testers. You have to have someone looking over after every little minute detail of, like, you can't control the player's choices. Rather, in a movie, you know everything that the viewer is going to see, so you can control it. So, you know, Nintendo, obviously they can make a movie, because it's like making half of a game. I'm sure the Mario Galaxy movie will be great. But will it cost $80 to watch? Because I'm starting to think that might be the case. It wouldn't matter to me, per se, because I have a lot of money. So, usually movie tickets are priced generally the same. But let's say hypothetically Nintendo releases their own streaming service called Nintendo TV. Let's say that as a hypothetical. And they charge $80 a year. No, a month. $80 a year would probably be a good deal. But let's say $80 a month. It's like one game a month. You can do it, right? And then that's the only place you can watch the Mario Galaxy movie. And maybe they'll put other shows there too. That would actually be quite exciting. Maybe I could have a Nintendo, if you want to hit me up, maybe Arlo Spotlight series where I review and play games. I call it Arlo Spotlight. Oh yeah. Maybe consider that. Maybe go fetch a bone or two and come back to me when you're richer. So consider that. No, but Nintendo, yeah, they're not bad, okay? Because I see a lot of people saying, Nintendo, you can't be charging like upwards of $100, $200, $1,000 on this freaking game that you just released. But yeah, honestly, they can. I mean, imagine you're Nintendo, right? Imagine you're Nintendo. Nintendo has a lot going on right now. The U.S. government has a leader, which quite frankly is imposing tariffs. And I don't know. I haven't researched tariffs. Okay, I'm a Nintendo YouTuber. I don't research tariffs, but like that's gotta be pretty rough. I don't envy Nintendo. I would not want to be in their shoes. Quite frankly, I'm fine just being a consumer here. In times like this, the prices are the last things that should matter. Really, I will just keep buying their games. I mean, they'll keep giving me their games. It's whatever. So, while I am upset that the DLCs are, you know, coming out with the games. I think that's incredibly crazy. Let's hope they play a water here. Or a lesser snow. Where was I? Oh yeah, let's talk about Mario Galaxy ports coming to the Switch. Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. So, oh fuck, I didn't mean to play that. So Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 can be bought as a bundle for $70 plus tax. But we don't care about tax. Gosh, I have no playing cards here. I mean, okay, so Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, great games, 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 great games. They're great. Because Mario, before this, couldn't walk around planets without falling off. But now take a ball and take Mario, and suddenly he can walk in every direction on the planet. Great games. And there's these storybooks, and there's these stars, and there's Rosalina, with like hooey mama, hoochie, ooga, ooga booga. Sorry, that might be insensitive. No, but Rosalina, oh my god. And, you know, so great games. So releasing it as a port on the Switch 2, I see why they did that. It's a classic Nintendo play. I would do that too if I was Nintendo. Now here comes the issue. And this is a lot like my issues with Donkey Kong, Country Returns HD. In which they didn't bother to improve the game whatsoever. I mean, they're adding new storybook pages, right? I didn't see that they're doing anything else. I don't think they're doing anything else. And that really bums me. I would have loved to see, like, new takes on Mario. I have 17 letters in the mail. Okay. A little fan mail here. Alright, well, none of those were very important. None of those were Nintendo related. None of those were from Nintendo. Now we have people in the chat. Hang on, let me pull up chat. They made Pikmin 4? No, they already made Pikmin 4. They already made Pikmin 4. What we want is Pikmin 5. And when Pikmin 5 comes out, oh boy! I don't know what happens in Pikmin, but I very much love the games. I very much love the game. I don't really know what happens in Pikmin. I just play the games. I don't know what I want for a 5th game. I don't know. As a Pikmin fan, I don't really know what is to be expected from a Pikmin game, but I really hope it's good. I really hope it's good. But they didn't announce that in the news direct. They just announced what? I mean, I love Silent Hill. I mean, Resident Evil is what I meant to say. I love Resident Evil, and that was in the newest direct. 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's a... Can't say that's insensitive. 8, 7, and 9. All coming out on the Switch 2. I love that, but no Pikmin 5. I didn't see any Pikmin 5 on that. No one has it tougher than Pikmin fans. Except maybe Undertale fans, because I haven't seen any news about Undertale recently on the directs. I don't know what happened in that game. Came in 4th place. I'm not even really looking at the game. It's not my fault. Alright, let's see what else is in chat. Please notice me, Hag. I don't know who that is. Arlo, have you got the stamp for meeting Sensei? Maybe not. Arlo, I agree with you on everything that you said. That's good. I am well versed in everything Nintendo, so if you're wondering something about how you should feel about Nintendo, just come to me. Just come to me. Arlo, have you played the new game Pikmin 5? Alright. No, it is not. I don't think it is out. I might have to research this after stream, though. If it is out, I will be playing Pikmin 5. Maybe not on stream, though. It's not much of a stream game. It's not really a stream game for me. It's more of a personal takeaway. More of a personal takeaway for me. Arlo, if he was political, I like that. You know, I've wanted to be... I've wanted to get into politics. But I think something about, you know, Nintendo games. It's hard to leave the Nintendo games behind and bust all out on politics. It's really hard. Nintendo's sort of spoiled me with the joy and whimsy of their games. I have to stick with them. And I can't be chasing other wild dreams right now. Especially politics. Because I don't know what's I don't know what's going on with the tariffs. I really don't know what's going on with the tariffs right now. Way too confusing. It's all way too confusing. So I'm hoping to get my fire helmet. Hoping to get my fire helmet today, and then maybe my fire amulet, but alas, maybe the stream might end before then. Because I do have a Nintendo conference to go to. Let's see my progress. 86% to the fire helmet. If only I was 86% closer to Pikmin 5. But alas, maybe I am. Maybe I am, actually. We don't know. That's the thing with Nintendo. We never know. We never know. We never know how close we are. We never know the next direct. And Nintendo, please, as soon as you can, direct me to that Pikmin 5. Please! Please! Nintendo doesn't just have a monopoly on games. Nintendo has a monopoly on consumerism and archaeology. And I think I'll just leave it there. I don't know much about tariffs, so I'm not going to talk about consumers and isms. I don't know much about the tariff situation. I'll have to look into that, though. I'll look into that. I'm gonna go water. Watch this. Look how many good water cards I got. Nintendo has this calendar app. It's called Nintendo Now. Nintendo Now. Which I like the title. It's a very silly title. Reckons back to, you know, early Nintendo days with the Wii U Directs. They always got a bit silly. You know, the one time, Reggie and Bowser and Mario, they were all puppets. They were, you know, announcing games like that. I really like that era of Nintendo, and they're kind of starting to bring it back. What was I talking about? I don't really remember what I was talking about. Oh, whatever. It's all the same. It's all the same. You come here for Nintendo, I'll get you Nintendo. I'll give you Nintendo. I need Nintendo questions in the chat. I need to read up on chat. I'm sorry, I just keep forgetting that I have a chat. Because it is my first time streaming. Let's see. Sorry, Arlo, I disconnected. What were you saying? I'm not sure what that means. Is that like slang? That Gen Z slang? The disconnected. It sounds very fancy. It's very fancy. Arlo, Have you filled your life with beauty? Ah, Nintendo is my beauty. Man, oh boy. I have filled my life with Nintendo. If only you can see the wall behind me. All Nintendo. Does anyone want to ask what my favorite Nintendo game is? Because I will gladly answer that question. But as far as nobody is asking it, I will not answer it. Let's go on. Let's read chat. Arlo has filled me with life and beauty. Yes. I mean, I just do what I can. I don't know. I don't know much about life and beauty, but I talk a lot about Nintendo here, and we're gonna keep it to that. And maybe that'll fulfill you. And it looks like it has. It looks like it has. Let's see. Arlo has filled me with Nintendo game. Yes, I love that, Nintendo. I love Nintendo games, yes. The quest to be #1. That's another Gen Z thing, isn't it? Let's see. What's your favorite Nintendo movie? Nintendo movie. Like I said earlier, if you're just starting the stream, I have not watched the Mario Brothers movie, the original, not Mario Galaxy. Obviously, nobody has watched the Super Mario Galaxy movie yet. That was just announced in a direct. The last direct, actually, this year. But they did also release a first original Mario Brothers movie back in the, I believe it was 1996. Where the Goombas looked all funny, and I thought it was really silly. I did watch that one. And honestly, it wasn't that bad. I mean, if I was Nintendo, I would probably make the same movie. Because it's just, it's obvious. It's a clear hit for the fans. There's no reason not to do it at that point. It's free money. Why not? And it played it safe, and I liked it. I'm glad it played it safe. This is a very good and safe movie. And if I ever have kids, I will show them that movie. And maybe the Mario Brothers, the Super Mario Brothers movie, the one that came out in 2000, what is it, 20-something? Maybe that one's good too. But I have not seen it. I assume Mario saves the princess. Because that, oh boy, Nintendo with the formulas they have. Nintendo really has a knack for, look what we just earned. Look what we just earned. The fiery... the fiery helmet. Yes! Do we keep going for the amulet? What do you think, chat? Do we keep going for the amulet, or do we end it there? Let's see. What's your favorite Nintendo console? Oh boy, aren't there many? I think I would have to say... Oh, man. I love the Switch 2. I mean, that's... Obviously, I'm gonna say Switch 2. Switch 2 is what I played most recently. And what I'm playing this on. I think I'm gonna just have to go with the most current one. I mean, Nintendo's always stepping it up with the consoles. I mean, say what you will about Nintendo, but the consoles just keep getting better. They really do. They really do. What's your favorite Nintendo game? Oh, I've been waiting to be asked this all stream. Oh, wait, let's put on the suit. Let's go home and put on the suit. Oh, that's just a mess in here. I forgot to clean up my room. Let's just switch. Let's go to the backyard. Oh, I don't know what part of the suit. Maybe if I search suit. Oh, no. No, that's Santa. There's gotta be more Nintendo stuff here. I think there's a DS. Yeah. They have a Nintendo DS in this game, but I think that's all they have. You really need to lean more into that. I am not sure where the fire suit is. I'm gonna be honest here. I mean, what the heck? Who cares? I'll just play on my DS. I'll just play on my DS. With my puffles. Got some mail. Cardjitsu. Oh. I don't see anyone I recognize there. Let's go back. Maybe we should keep grinding for the amulet. What did chat say? What did chat say? Let me pull up chat. Amulet. Okay. We'll keep talking about Nintendo and we'll keep grinding. How about that? Win-win. I get my amulet, you get Nintendo news! I have to catch up on chat, though. We'll do that while we play. Alright. Oh yeah, my favorite Nintendo game. Pikmin 4! Pikmin 4 is my favorite Nintendo game. I love Pikmin 4. Metroid's a close second. But Pikmin 4! I love it. I love it to death. I love it. Alright. What's your favorite Nintendo game? As in, you are asking, what is your favorite Nintendo game? Was your next question. And not what's mine. So I don't know much. But as a Nintendo, expert, I think I can make a fair assumption. I'm gonna say... What's going on in the game here? I'll just play that. I'm gonna say... Tetris. I think everybody loves a little bit of Tetris. Okay. Arlo, what's your favorite year in gaming? 2025, I think it's been a great year for gaming. I like being optimistic about the current year. And I think it's been a great year for gaming. We got the Switch 2. We got Mario Kart World. And we got Donkey Kong. A new Donkey Kong game. Finally! Finally! After 10 years of waiting, we got Donkey Kong Bonanza. Bonanza. I haven't played it yet. I heard it's good, though. Let me drink my Arlo water. Speaking of water, I don't have any cards of water. Now I do. Now I do. My throat is starting to hurt. Just like Nintendo games, I think this game I'm playing right now, Club Penguin, is a very silly game. Because when I win in this game, it's like, you won. Keep your energy. Like, I think that's really funny. How it's so low-key about it. It's so low-key, and that's what I like when games are a little low-key. I like when they keep it low-key in the games. You won. Keep your energy. It's such a low-key message. I don't really like when my games are high-key. And Nintendo doesn't make a lot of high-key games. That's more for the indie devs. And I'm not saying indie devs are bad, but they just make their games just a little too high-key, if you know what I mean. A little high-key. Like, I tried playing Pizza Tower. It's like constant moving and jumping and... man, it's hard to look at. constant walking around and objective after objective and no, there's nothing, man. There's anyways, next question in chat. I'm gonna keep. Where was I? We'll see the next question. Who's your favorite hogger? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Liam. I don't know what a hogger is, though. Okay. Let's see. Arlo, which Pikmin are you? I am the yellow one. Don't ask why, because I will go into deep, deep detail about it. So do not get me started. How come I'm not in first place? Man, this is not a question. Oh, sorry, it's not a question for me. Someone else. Someone else for that question. I'll hook you up with Nintendo. Maybe they can answer it. Nintendo's phone number 267-429-1884. I've been told not to say that on stream. But here I am. Here I am, though. Don't dial that. I don't know where that goes. Like, serious moment. Nobody dial that. That is not a real phone number. And it could be a real phone number. I think that's the concern. It could be a real phone number. But don't. Maybe don't. Arlo! What's your high score in Pikmin 4? Oh, I don't... like a million? I don't know. I just have fun playing the game. It's more of a fun game for me. Like, I have the high score games, but I also have those fun games. Pikmin 4, I just enjoy the fun games better. And that's why I haven't been really keeping track of the score stuff. It's more of a fun game for me. I was a bit ballsy with that play there, if you were paying attention. I'm usually not paying attention to the game, but for a little bit I was. Let's see. Tetris is in fact your favorite video game. That's great. Arlo, may I have a sip of Arlo water? I do have a merch. I do have a store open. I believe it is. I believe it is up. Arlo store. Go to craterspring.com. You can find my... No, that is not real. I do not... Okay, I've been informed I do not have a store that is findable by Google in the first few results. Submit and don't look for it. But I think I do have a store somewhere. And it does have Arlo water. So. Do you guys have Pepsi? I love Pepsi. I love... I do... My throat hurts so much. I need more water. I need to fill up my water. Hang on. I'll be back. Let me finish this game. I don't want to keep these people waiting. And Arlo's on hold. And I'll get some water. BRB. Are we going to BRB? Okay. Got my Arlo water. Chat. Let's see, let's catch up. Arlo, do you prefer horse Pepsi or goat Pepsi? I don't really know the difference. I have not researched horse Pepsi or goat Pepsi. And I'm not very good at that stuff. I'm good at Nintendo. Like I know all the Nintendos and the Nintendos. Don't know why I played that card. I know all the Nintendos and the Nintendos, but I don't know Pepsi's. Pepsi's is not my strong suit. My strong suit's in storage. I forgot to pay for it, and now it is up for an auction. It was a little joke. Sorry, a very, very delayed laugh at my own joke there. At my own... Anyways. Is it considered money laundering if I donate all my gambling money to the stream? Yes! Do that! I don't care what the question was. Please do that. Yes. Okay, Arlo. That's me. The boy in blue. If each enemy from Pikmin were a pet in your house. Oh, fourth place. This can't be the case. If each enemy from Pikmin... There's something in this Arlo water, bro. If each enemy from Pikmin were a pet in your house, which one would you most enjoy taking care of? Please explain your reasonings. Gladly, I will explain my reasonings. I don't know. Again. First of all, the beady long legs is my first pick. Is what I would enjoy most taking care of. Because the beady long legs has, long legs. And is a boss in the first 2 Pikmin games. And I like Pikmin 4 the best. But in the first 2 Pikmin games, the beady long legs is a boss. And its big feet crush any Pikmin they land on. And the reason why I would like taking care of it is because it does not appear in Pikmin 3 or 4, but is mentioned in entries of the Piccolopedia regarding new Arachnorb bosses similar to it. And I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, I know a lot about Pikmin. Feel free to not ask me any more questions about the actual contents of the game, because I just have fun playing it, man. I don't really know what the game's about, but I'll give you some tidbits because I have played the game. But I'm more for the fun times here. I'm not about, you know, learning all the enemies and it's just not my thing. And I support people who maybe it is their thing. There's all different types of gamers out there. And I'm a Nintendo gamer. That's me. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Trade One Center. The World Trade Center. Something. Arlo, have you seen this web series called Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared? It's so dark and twisted, and I think it would fit your sense of humor. I should probably pay attention to the game. No, I probably shouldn't. I think I think I'll probably get XP if I don't pay attention to the game. If I just don't care. I mean, it's kind of become like I'm on autopilot here, but I think as long as I just keep playing matches, I will get the amulet. Sorry, hang on. It's so dark and twisted. Well, let's start over on that question here. Arlo, have you seen this web series called Don't Hug Me, I'm So Scared? Oh, sorry, I'm scared. It's so dark and twisted, and I think it would fit your sense of humor. Yeah, I have seen it. You know, there's not a lot of puppets on YouTube. So it's kind of like a small community where we all kind of get to know each other, the puppet YouTubers. So I'm good friends with Yellow Guy and Duck, as we call him, and the red one. We're all good pals. Maybe not inviting over to play pals, but you know, like we can have a conversation about Nintendo games together, and that's what I appreciate most about friends. If we could just sit down and talk about Nintendo games, I'm gonna have a good life with you, man. I'm gonna have a good, jolly old day. So that we tied on the 9 waters here. That's uncommon. Let's see. Super chat! Ooh, we got a super chat. 30 euros! Don't know how much that is in real money. In fatty caddies! Arlo, I love your content. Could you tell me what you were doing in my room last night? My cat reported seeing you rummage through my closet, and I just wanted to know. Don't listen to your cat. Cats cannot speak, so you are probably hearing somebody else. If each location in Pikmin was available to you via mystical portal, which portal would you enter and why? Please explain your reasoning. Probably any of them. Probably any of them. I just love Pikmin. If there was any portal calling out to me, and if it was any location in Pikmin, I would go. I would go right in. Maybe don't forget to unplug my Switch 2 and take it with me. Hopefully there's a power... Hopefully there's an outlet there to plug in my Switch 2. That's what we can hope for at that point. And maybe I would also need to bring a TV screen. Just so I can play it docked. I do appreciate having that extra quality that you might not get on the handheld. The handheld quality is not bad. And I do play pretty frequently. Frequently on the handheld. I do love seeing it on the big screen. I do love seeing it on the big screen. I do love seeing it on the big screen. I do love seeing it on the big screen. Oh boy, I do love seeing it on the big screen. Pikmin especially, on the big screen. Yes! Also, what would that entail? If I was bringing a Switch 2 into Pikmin, would that canonize Pikmin in the game existing in the Pikmin universe? Maybe? Oh my god, that's my 12 water. Why'd I use that? Why'd I use that? It's crazier than Donkey Kong Barrel Blast. Okay. Arlo! That's me. If you had Jack locked in a room with you, and neither of you could get out for 24 hours. So, it's a fun question. And you got a broken wine glass, and God whispers to you that he needs to go. What would you do? Okay. So... Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. Is this situation you have a glass of wine, and God is telling you he needs to urinate into the glass, and you need to hold it up for God. Or perhaps this is more of a dark tale, and the he needs to go maybe refers to you, or maybe me, Jack, or me. Let's say God was speaking. I don't know if God would be speaking directly to me, because his voice would probably be emanating from the rooftop. It could be directed to either one of us. Like a Nintendo Direct. You don't know who the Nintendo Direct people are talking to. You gather the information in, but none of it's explicitly directed towards you. You're not taking this in like, oh, he's telling me this. And that's something I figured out after the first, like, 30 directs. I kind of started to realize maybe they're talking to a general audience, and that is something you kind of come to realize. As a Nintendo fan, maybe the first few directs you're like, oh, this is like a call. It's not like a call. It's more of, like, let's say you're going to, what's a good example? Like a concert. Let's say they're going up on the concert stage and they're playing a song. They're not necessarily playing that song for just you in particular. They're playing it for the whole crowd. That's kind of what a direct is like. Anyways, with God telling me he needs to go, I don't know if that would relate to me or Jack needing to go, or if perhaps he was talking about his bladder. So, really, I don't know the best play, but I think I'm gonna go with holding the cup. Ah! I'm so sorry to anyone in that game. I did not mean to hit the button on my mouse that goes back a page. I have just abandoned a match of Club Penguin Fire Jitsu. I have just abandoned a match. Maybe I will suffer the consequences. Maybe I'm banned. But I doubt it, because that's not usually what happens. That's usually how Club Penguin works. Oh, a queue. I have to wait in a queue? This is like waiting outside the Nintendo store on Switch 2 launch day. I had to wait in a queue. No, I bought it online. I bought it on Target. I still have to wait in a queue, though. Ridiculous. How long these wait times are getting. I mean, you hear people talk about this, oh, it's too expensive, And then you got a whole queue waiting for it. What's the messages? I don't know that. How close are we to this fire amulet? How close? Are we close? Wait. Challenge Sensei to become a fire ninja. Oh! To challenge Sensei to become a fire ninja. Alright, mate. Before I do this, I would like to answer any last questions. Let's see. Arlo, which Pikmin would you want to be locked in a room for 24 hours with? The yellow one. Alright. Donamaster 56. Goodbye. I hope you enjoy the next Nintendo Direct. Arlo, what would your reaction be if Nintendo made a game about you without your permission? About me. Arlo. Please use the word predicament 5 or more times. Okay. The stream's current bitrate is higher than the recommended bitrate. Oh. Too bad. Too bad. The Switch 2 will stream in 4K, and you can't do anything about it, YouTube. The Switch 2 trumps all. Has this blue border always been there? I feel like Scott the Watch. Oh, I see the issue. Blue border gone. It's not really gone, is it? Hang on. Here we go. We had a Scott the Woz moment there. Um, okay, so, if Nintendo made a game about me... Audio, though. I guess there's no audio on the screen. So, that would be quite the predicament, because, first of all, Nintendo... We know each other well. I work with Nintendo on a lot of things. Um, and, you know, we agree on most things. There are some games I've been, you know, a little less happy about. Especially, like, those boring games, like, like, I can't think of any at the moment. But, um, like Fling Smash. I didn't like Fling Smash that much. Didn't like a lot of people get mad at me for saying that. I wasn't a big Fling Smasher. Um, but I mean, that's neither here nor there. If they were to make a game about me, I would hope in this predicament that I would have a lot of say in the gameplay. Though it's possible Nintendo might take over that what's it called? Let's might take over that department. And maybe I wouldn't have as much say, so maybe I wouldn't be able to say a lot, but I do trust a game about me in the hands of Nintendo. And this is without my permission. I did just reread the question. I do realize this is actually, I would not know about this. Even if they are good friends with me in this predicament, I would not know that they are making this game. And maybe I'd see it on a direct. Maybe I would see they announce in the direct. It would probably be the last announcement. We have one more game. And then it go, snap. I don't know if you can hear me snap on this microphone. And then fade out to black, zooms in my face, and I'll be like, whoa! That's me! I don't know, that would be such a predicament, and I would probably, first of all, I'd probably clip that, and put it on one of my alts. Second of all, I mean, apart from the clip, so many videos to make about that. And obviously everyone's going to be coming to my videos about it, because it is a game about a Nintendo commentary YouTuber. And obviously you are going to go to that specific Nintendo commentary YouTuber. You're not going to go to, you know, throwing out some stuff, Scott the Woz, JonTron, you know, all those other Nintendo commentary YouTubers. You're not going to go to them. You're going to go to me, because it's Arlo the game. So I would get a lot of views, so I would not be unhappy about that. But also, the gameplay would be something I'm very intrigued about. What kind of predicaments is the character being put into? And is the character me, or is it perhaps you're playing as someone else and maybe Arlo is the big boss, or the like, maybe, for lack of a better word, the sensei. And maybe the player has these cards. Oh, you get where I'm going with it. Let's challenge the sensei here. Enough bitty batter. We are going to beat this sensei to the ground. Let's go water. EGOT. Sensei has the same value of cards that I do, and oh my god, again! Tie, and tie. I don't imagine my luck will be forever. Let's do this. What would Sensei play? Snow! Sensei would play snow. Let's play fire. Fuck, shit. Dick, penis, fuck, shit! Sorry. Usually I would censor that, but I didn't realize it is a live event. So I am very sorry. Anyways. What do we play here? Oh, we can't play anything here. Can't play anything here. Okay. We want the snow, and we want to play the highest snow we have. Yes! Okay, okay. The water battle. No, we're both not drawing the highest of cards, I must say. Both drawing pretty low here. Let's go, let's do another card jitsu battle. You fucking cheater. This is stupid. Actually, it's you, like... What?! There's no way you just happen to have a 12 there. That's not... Dude, why did I play that? I should have played that. I'm gonna start over. Let's start over. We have to beat this. We have to beat this. For the good word of Nintendo. We must beat the sensei. Okay. This guy's getting on my nerves. I don't have any snow. Surely I beat him in water. 9. I bet if I played a 10, he would have played a 10. I bet if I played a 10, he would have played a 10. Oh! Beat him. Alright, let's play our 3 of... Yes! Didn't have to give that one to me, but they gave that one to me. Alright, snow battle. We take an L here. Take a big Nintendo L. Actually, we tied. Believe it or not, we tied there, and I could have... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, we did. Did I lose a point for that, though? I wasn't really paying attention. Water. Surely... Okay. Yeah. I'm sure you had that the whole time. I'm sure you have a set deck of cards in your hand and not just an infinite pool. I am sure that is the case. Surely you won't play a 9 to my 9. No, you played an 11. 9, 11. 5. Okay, this is just getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. Oh, God! Holy Nintendo! Is that unfortunate? Sure, we keep going. We keep going. Okay, I'm just gonna, like... just gonna try again. There. Okay, I like that much better. I like this set of cards that I got much better than the last. Let's go with water. Let's knock them out of the park right away. Yes. Yes, praise Nintendo! For we are in it. We're in the thick of it now. I hereby say... Oh, no. This is not good. Oh, I could have played a 4 and tied him. I thought he would have something better than a 4. Oh, foolish was I. Oh, no, he just has any card that I have. If I would have played a 4, he would have played like a 6. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. It's really if he decides to let me win, I believe. I believe that is the game. I strongly believe that that is the game I am playing. If it was Pikmin 4, it would be a little better. Would be a little better. That's cute. That's a cute card that you have. Let's duke it out old style. Yeah. You can go eat a... You can go, you can go eat a GameCube for that one. You just have every card, don't you? I have to be wearing the suit? Is that where I'm going wrong here? Is that where I am going and where I'm stepping in the wrong direction here? Holy Nintendo! There's no way! He doesn't have that many 11s. It's not I want to see his cards. I want to see his cards. I don't care if it's after the match. I don't care if it's a replay. I want to see what he has to pick from, because I don't think it's much similar to my predicament. Because he has a 12 every time. There's no way! Okay, there's a low card from Sensei. It doesn't matter, he's already up 6 and I have 1 last life here. And I didn't have any water. I bet he'll always have water. All I have is Arlo water. Does not transfer into the world of Club Penguin. Unfortunately for all of us. Right. A tie is better than a die. From losing. Okay. I think if I play a high card here, I will be rewarded. No, that's a stupid idea. Let's do 6 of snow. It doesn't matter. Any snow is gonna blow it up in my face. Alright. That doesn't seem fair. Doesn't seem logically fair. And I know fair. I've watched a fair amount of Nintendo Directs. This is stupid. I'm not entertaining the fact that he is already that higher than me. I'm going to put on my suit. I'm gonna find out the names of these. Okay, lava, magma, flame, fiery. Magma, lava, flame, fiery. There we go. Fully suited up. Maybe this increases my skill. No, it does not. No, that wasn't a good test. It wasn't a good test. This is a good test. See, I don't believe that he also had an 11 of snow here. Well, let's really test the waters, if you know what I mean. Let's really test the waters. So that was frankly quite high, but it wasn't the exact same value as my card, and that makes me happy. So, okay, that makes me sad. He was holding on to that 11, is what I'm supposed to believe. So that he could play there. I mean, sure. I suppose that's possible. In a world. In some sort of plane. And now he's tying with me again. It's okay, he hasn't taken the lead by any margins. Okay. We're neck and neck. That is the best thing that he could hope for, and now things I can already tell they're going downhill. No, they are not. I think the suit worked. I think the suit might have done it. So we are a little full on snows right now, and it's not... It doesn't matter. They want me to win. They want me to win this time. Okay, this is not good. A lot of snow. Okay, I only draw snows. Nothing is gonna save me. And I bet he'll have a higher snow, even though that's all I have. That's all I'm good at. That's all I'm good at. And you beat me at it. You beat me at it. This is ridiculous. At least I have an 11 snow that I can play here. Gosh. This is nail biting. This is nail biting. There's no way In the name of Nintendo. Gotta do our bread and butter. Oh, keeping it. Keeping it antsy here. Keeping it antsy. Alright. Do not have fire. Unfortunately. Do not have fire, but it is 1-1. A tie could go either direction. This is where it all comes down to, this fiery game. Or do we do water? Water or fire? Water or fire? I'm going to leave this up to the chat. Chat! The element of water. It doesn't matter, it picked for me. It picked for me. I ran out of time. I lost. Oh, Nintendo, Nintendo. It's okay, we get infinite tries at this challenge. Nintendo, Nintendo. Start it strong. There's no such thing as starting strong with the sensei. Not a thing. Not a thing. Not a thing that can happen there. I wish I could have a button on my shirt right now that said, I'd rather be playing Pikmin 4. Because Nintendo, that would be true. And I'm just not entertaining that battle. It's not usually good sportsmanship to leave in a battle. But this is the sensei we're talking about. He is probably used to it. He is probably used to it, my friends. I think we'll fake out the sensei with a low water. Okay, sensei also played a low water. It's a little suspicious there. But then we'll hit him with the high water. He also played the high water. Okay. Nothing matters. None of my choices matter. Any choice I make, it does not matter. I'll just do anything. I'll just sit here all day, I'll click on the little buttons. It's like a slot machine. Arlo plays slot machines. Love it. I love it. Not as good as Nintendo's Pikmin 4, but it'll have to do. But it'll have to do for now. Because I left my copy of Pikmin 4 at my grandpa's house. So I cannot play it for the weekend. Boo-hoo for me. Cannot play Pikmin 4 for a whole weekend! God! Ignore the fact that this is being streamed on a Thursday at 12:39 a.m. I live in a different time zone. And it is the weekend. Things are going quite swimmingly, actually. I should have shut my puppet mouth. God. I mean, Nintendo. I won't say anything. I won't jinx anything. Just like I jinxed Metroid 3D. Never came out, did it? Look up Metroid 3D. It didn't come out. Because I jinxed it. It was all me. And I am sorry to the Metroid community. Not a great snow player here. But we are not strong in fire either, but we have an 8. 8 doesn't matter. They have an 11. 3-3, where we once had a lead. No longer we have a lead. That is a little suspicious. He also played a 2 of water on the fire battle. That is very unlikely. No. Let's see if that happens again. Nope. I wish it happened again. Dear Nintendo, I do wish it happened again. Oh, man. Ooh. This could be it. This could be it. Please get a good... Oh, this really, really could be it. And now, we have become a fire ninja. Fire Ninja Arlo. That's me. I beat Pikmin 4, and now I've beat whatever this game is. Not a Nintendo game. But it's my Pikmin 4 replacement. I will take that fire gem. Let's see how it looks on our body. Whatever. Don't really care anymore. This guy keeps challenging me to card jitsu. He's not even here. He's not even here. Holy Nintendo. The stream ends there anyways. Regardless, we have set out to reach a goal and we have goaled it. We maybe wasted a little bit of time grinding for a fire amulet, which is not something that you do in this game. You don't grind for a fire amulet. Garsto, do you want to play one match of card jitsu? Is that what you wish? You can do that. Here. Against Arlo the Great. Don't look at my screen, though. Don't look at what I'm playing. I'm gonna pick my card after you pick your card. Even though you can see all my available cards, that does not help me. Maybe I'll hide it. Didn't expect me to play the water. You did, though. Okay, I'm hiding my cards. Cannot see my cards. Card stow. Don't look at that. Snowball attack. Snowball attack. Oh, I got a good one. I got a good card. I'm gonna just play the same card again. I have 2 of that card. Didn't benefit me in the slightest, but hey, didn't benefit you either. And that's why we like it. Holy Nintendo, will you hurry up? I'm not... Okay, fine, I'll pick my card. Oh, poor Carsto, challenging the great Arlo. How things have gone horribly. Don't look at that, though. Don't look at that card. Didn't play a card yet. Oh, no. Oh, it's fine. He's not looking. Yeah! Another one from the Nintendo Fan Club. And just like that, a clean sweep. A clean Nintendo sweep. And that is a great way to end. That is a great way to end. I'm not one to rematch, though I'm sure he'd love it. Because losing does not feel good. But it is inevitable to the great Arlo. Maybe some Nintendo closing music for the end of the stream. Just to end it on a Nintendo note. Pikmin 4. Rather short song. Okay. Well, we did it. We got the fire amulet. And now, that is the end of the first ever Arlo stream. Which apparently was, though I found this later on, it was not streamed. That is rather loud music. Hang on. I found out later it's not streamed on my channel. it was actually streamed on some other person's channel. So that's unfortunate news. But I'm sure my fans will find this. Whatever. Have a good night, chat. And as always, please leak all of the Nintendo news before it is announced in the Direct, because I need to know first! Please, you leakers, do your thing. Send it to my DMs. Let me know if Metroid Prime 2.0 3D or Pikmin 5 news is being dropped. And with that, I'm going to Nintendo go away. Does Arlo have an outro? Yeah. Let me just pull up Arlo video.
This video is brought to you by Raycon.
This video is brought to you by Raycon! Just so you know. Hang on, now we have two things playing at once here. Okay, hold on. It does not seem that I have an outro. It's just grunting. He ended his last video with grunting.
See you later!
See ya later! See ya later! That's it. That's the outro. See ya later! See ya later! See ya later! See ya. Where's the end stream? Oh, there it is. See ya later!